God is calling right now. It's not a scam, not a metaphor. This is real. And He has a message just for you. Dear child, I've been waiting for you. Life has kept you busy, hasn't it? Your heart is so full of noise that it's hard to hear me calling. But don't worry, I know exactly where you are. I see you. I know your every struggle, your every fear, your every hope. You've been running so fast, chasing things, juggling responsibilities, carrying the weight of the world on your shoulder that you were never meant to carry alone. And now, in this moment, I just want to tell you, stop. Just breathe. You don't need to have all the answers right now. You just need to hear me. Before we continue with the phone call, take your time to like this video and subscribe. God has a lot more to say to you, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. I know you've been worried about your finances, wondering if you'll make it through, questioning how everything will come together. But hear me, child. I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. I take care of my children. Look at the birds. They do not sow or reap, yet I feed them. Aren't you worth far more to me than birds? When you trust me with your finances, you unlock blessings beyond what money can buy. Peace, contentment, and provision in unexpected ways. Generosity unlocks abundance. Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Your reward is not just in material things, but in the joy that comes with knowing you are never alone in this. Trust me, and I will meet your needs. I know you've been avoiding me. It's okay. You're not the first to do that. Remember Jonah? I asked him to deliver my message to Nineveh, but instead he ran the other way. Fear made him flee. You've been running too, running from decisions, from purpose, from the healing I offer. But no matter how far you run, I'll still be here, waiting. You've been avoiding me because you think you're not good enough. But I need you to hear this. I don't call perfect people. I call willing hearts. I don't measure you by your failures, your fears, or your flaws. I see who you are becoming, not who you've been. What you're looking for is already here. You've been searching everywhere for what only I can give. You've looked for peace in distractions, joy in success, love in fleeting places. But the thing you're missing has been right here all along. Me. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. You've carried the weight of expectations, the pressure to be more, do more, achieve more. But I'm not asking for any of that. I just want you, exactly as you are, in this moment. I know it's hard to trust. Fear whispers lies in your ear. What if you fail? What if you're not enough? What if it's too late? But I'm here to tell you, fear is not your inheritance. I did not give you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. The life I have for you requires faith, not in your ability, but in mine. You don't have to walk this journey alone. Every time fear tries to take over, remember this: I am greater than anything you fear. Here's the truth. The call is already here. You've just been waiting for the courage to answer it. And I know it's hard to say yes to something you don't fully understand. But that's where faith begins. When Moses stood before the burning bush, he felt unqualified. When Gideon was called to lead, he asked for signs. When Peter stepped out of the boat, fear made him sink. But do you know what they all had in common? They answered. They showed up. And when they did, I met them there. I didn't call you to live a life of mere survival. I called you to live with purpose. Every talent, every experience, even the hard ones, has prepared you for what's next. There's someone waiting to be encouraged by your story. There's someone whose life will change because you said yes. Don't think for a second that your life is too ordinary to matter. I created you on purpose, for a purpose. and that purpose begins the moment you trust me enough to follow where I lead. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. My promises are true. I have never failed, and I won't start now. There will be moments when you don't understand my plan. There will be seasons that feel heavy, but know this: I am always working even when you can't see it. Trust that I am weaving together every detail of your life for good. So now it's your turn. Will you answer? Will you trust me even when you don't have all the answers? Will you let go of the fear, the doubt, the need for control, and simply say, "Here I am, Lord, use me"? Your answer matters, not just for you, but for the lives connected to yours. The world needs what I've placed inside you. Don't hold back. If this message spoke to your heart, do 3 things. Like this video to show the world you're answering the call. Share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Comment, "I'm ready," if you're saying yes to God's call. God's been calling you all along. The question is, will you answer? Will you let Him guide your life, your choices, your heart? You don't have to have all the answers. You just need to say yes. The call is waiting. It's up to you to pick it up.